Welcome to my channel. Today we will dive into an extremely important topic for any player who wants to rise strongly in both the early game and late game, which is the Anti-Crime Network, ACN. ACN is not just a normal feature, it is the core resource source that determines the development speed and the overall strength of your team. First, we need to determine which resources are the highest priority to grind. Is it the Stimulator and EXP, the two things needed to upgrade heroes and break the level limit in the late game? Or is it alloy and chip, the important materials for crafting equipment and researching technology? After clarifying this, we will analyze and choose the strongest hero teams for each specific mission in ACN, from dealing with large waves of enemies to surviving massive damage. Our goal is to provide you with the clearest strategies to overcome every challenge, helping you build a solid early start and quickly reach maximum strength. Before starting the video, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to wait for more great videos. And do not forget to comment a lot on my video so I can read them. I love reading comments, but my channel has very few people commenting. All right, no more talking. Let's get started. After understanding the importance of ACN, the next thing we need to determine is which type of resource to prioritize collecting. In reality, ACN provides four main resource types, each serving an important purpose. We have Stimulator, purple tube, which is used to increase the maximum level limit for heroes, and EXP, green card, used to increase their actual level. Based on my experience, the later the game goes, the more extremely rare these two resources become, and they turn into the biggest bottlenecks in the process of developing the team's strength. In the early game, Stimulator will be very lacking, so the number one priority is Stimulator. Grinding EXP and Stimulator in ACN is still the most stable and necessary path to ensure you always have enough materials to upgrade. However, that does not mean we ignore the other two resources. Alloy, gold bar, is the basic material for crafting equipment, and it becomes especially important in the late game when it is also used to create materials for transmute, helping equipment gain stronger attributes. Similarly, chip plays a crucial role in technology research, a feature that significantly increases attack and HP stats, thereby boosting the total combat power of the whole team. Although in the early game, chip is often used for speed technologies such as increasing resource collection speed or upgrading speed, in the late game, players will focus entirely on combat stats to optimize strength. However, you can obtain these materials from many other sources, and usually you will not lack these resources when you need them, because you need to use them at the right time to maximize your benefits. After mastering the resource priority strategy, the next step is to build the right team to overcome the specific challenges of each building in the Anti-Crime Network. Each mission has its own tactical requirements, requiring players to be flexible in choosing heroes. The Genesis Gathering mission stands out with the characteristic of having to deal with extremely large waves of enemies that appear continuously. Therefore, the main strategy here is to deal area of effect damage to clear enemies quickly and efficiently. In this team, we will focus on heroes who deal strong AOE damage such as Constantine, Red Hood, and Supergirl. In addition, some heroes may have single target damage, but possess special mechanics that are very suitable for this mission. For example, Joker with the ability to spread the poison effect, Joker Venom when the opponent is defeated, or Nightwing with the mechanic of continuously restoring his ultimate if he finishes the target with his ultimate, turning him into an incredibly effective wave-clearing machine. For support, because the large number of enemies means the team can take a lot of damage, you only need one support hero to survive. Top choices include Raven with her healing ability, Dr. Fate, Queen Hippolyta who creates shields that help teammates survive extremely well, or Crypto with the ability to create shields, reduce enemy attack, and heal allies. You should reserve the remaining four positions for heroes who deal area of effect damage to achieve the best clearing efficiency. In contrast to the previous mission, the Reconnaissance Mission has the characteristic that each wave contains only one enemy, but that enemy is extremely strong. This shifts our strategy toward focusing on maximum single target damage to finish each opponent as quickly as possible. In the role of dealing damage,
This looks like
Superman
a
is
job
always the top
for
choice because of his
Superman.
superior
Now
single
this
target
is
damage.
funny.
Besides him, heroes such as Deathstroke, Sinestro, Green Arrow, Robin, and Arsenal are also excellent
Hand me
options.
my bow.
The flexibility of this mission lies in how you consider the support role. If the enemy in this mission is a pure tanker with low damage, you can take the risk of using all 5 heroes as single target damage dealers to finish the battle as fast as possible. However, if you notice the enemy dealing high damage and threatening your team's survival, you should add 1 survival support hero to the team to ensure that you can endure the fight.
Time to play.
And in the cloud. Broke my own record.
I never miss.
Broke my own record.
I never miss. Time to play.
And in the cloud. Broke my own record.
Time to play. I never miss.
Broke my own record.
Time to play.
Broke my own record. And in the cloud.
Time to play.
Broke my own record.
I never miss.
The Alloy Attack mission has a very clear and distinct objective, which is to survive until the countdown timer ends. This requirement shifts our tactical focus from dealing damage to maximizing the team's defense, healing, and survivability. This is where you need to focus on your best support and tanker heroes. For durability and applying effects, heroes such as Scarecrow, Dr. Fate, and Queen Hippolyta are excellent choices. In particular, you must have strong healing heroes to keep the team's HP bar constantly maintained, including Crypto, Raven, Mara, Poison Ivy, Starfire, and many other healers. Just use whoever you have that is the strongest. In this mission, you do not need to care too much about dealing high damage. Instead, make sure your team has enough shielding, damage reduction, and continuous healing to withstand all heavy hits from the enemy until the very last second. The challenge of the data breach mission is that the enemy possesses extremely high physical damage reduction, making physical damage heroes much less effective. Therefore, the mandatory strategy is to use heroes who deal spiritual damage. The heroes who deal spiritual damage and should be prioritized include Constantine, Sinestro, and Joker, with Sinestro being the best choice because he deals extremely high damage. To maximize damage efficiency, you can combine them with special offensive support heroes. A typical example is Scarecrow, who is not only a tanker but also has the ability to reduce the opponent's spiritual defense, allowing your spiritual DPS heroes to deal much higher damage. In addition, you should also add some other support heroes, such as healing heroes to keep the team alive, or offensive support heroes to boost finishing power like Flash or Zatanna, helping the team finish the enemy faster no matter how high the opponent's physical resistance is.
I don't play by and in the cloud.
Through the detailed analysis above, it is clear that ACN is an essential feature for maintaining and developing strength in the game. Remember, the optimal strategy is to absolutely prioritize collecting Stimulator and EXP through the Genesis Gathering and Reconnaissance Mission to solve the hero upgrading problem in the late game. At the same time, always remember to combine this with the Supreme Commander event to gain the best profits. For Intel Point, you should save and wait for the monthly event to get gifts and send benefits to your friends during that event. Do not use them too quickly. If you are still in the early game, you should use them during the Supreme Commander event to gain rewards and push further. Using Alloy and Chip should also be timed with this event. Thank you for watching the video until this moment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to not miss the next helpful videos. See you again.